Why was there no water to fight the fire in Maui? Aloha and welcome to Hawaii Preppers Network 808. Big corporations, golf courses, and hotels have been taking water from the locals for years. Now the fires may even result in more devastating water theft over the island of Maui. Golf courses, hotels, and corporations stockpile water to sell to luxury estates. And yet when it came time to fight the fires, some hoses ran dry. Why? The reason is a long-running battle over West Maui's most natural precious resource, water. The Maui fires have actually renewed tensions over century-old tensions over the water rights. So to the Hawaiians, water and the streams are considered very sacred. I'm going to read to you an article off of the AP here, stating shortly after the ignition of the deadliest U.S. wildfire in more than a century, a developer of land around a threatened Maui community urgently asked state officials for permission to divert water from streams to fight the growing inferno. West Maui Land Company, Inc. said it eventually received approval from the Hawaii Commission that oversees water management, but suggested the state body didn't act quickly enough, and the first directed the company to talk with a downstream taro farmer who relies on stream water. According to the letters by a company executive obtained by the Associated Press and other news outlets, community members, including native Hawaiian farmers, say the water the developer wanted for its reservoirs would not have made a difference in the fires. The reservoirs don't supply Maui County's fire hydrants and firefighting helicopters, which could have dipped into the reservoirs for water, were grounded by high winds. The August 8th fire that killed at least 115 people, and we all know a lot more than that, took place below West Maui Land Company's developments and the Hawaiian communities that rely on the water. But the dispute over water access during the blaze has sparked new tension in a fight that dates to the mid-1800s, when unfair water distribution practices took root when plantations were established during colonization. This is 2023 rendition of what's been happening in Lahaina for centuries, said Kapuala Sprout, director of the Native Hawaiian Law Center at the University of Hawaii. Glenn Tremble, who wrote the letters, told the AP via text that the company didn't share the letters with the media and didn't want to distract from the West Maui's losses. AP obtained the correspondence from various people familiar with the dispute. All we have asked is for the ability to make water available for fire prevention and suppression to help people while we recover and to rebuild what we have lost, he wrote. The complex push-pull over Maui stream diversions recalls other battles over water rights in drought-stricken western states that have pitted Native American tribes against farmers and farmers against urban areas. Native Hawaiians have long fought to protect what they consider a sacred resource. Stream diversions continued even after the plantations closed, and booming development contributed to West Maui's arid conditions. The West Maui Land Company subdivision, including multi-million-dollar gated homes that used diverted water, was untouched by the Lahaina fires, noted Native Hawaiians who live off the streams and farm taro, a culture staple. At one time, Lahaina was known to be very verdant and very lush, said Blossom Fietira, a Native Hawaiian culture practitioner and Lahaina native. Hawaiians revere water so much, and its abundance was why Lahaina became the capital of the Hawaiian kingdom from 1820 to 1845, she said. When sugarcane and pineapple fields from the plantation era shut down in the 80s and 1990s, the water was redirected to gated communities with lush green lawns and swimming pools, she said. Overgrown brown brush and invasive grass cropped up around these developments. There has been resentment in the community about the kind of picture, Fitiera said. In one of the letters, West Maui Land Company said the State Commission on Water Resource Management should not prioritize one's individual farm over fighting a wind-whipped fire. No one is happy there was water in the streams, while our homes, our businesses, our lands, and our lives were reduced to ashes, the company said. The letter said the company requested approval to divert more water from the streams so we could store as much water as possible for fire control at 1 p.m. on the day of the fire, but that they were directed to first inquire with a downstream taro farmer. At about 6 p.m., the commission approved the diversion of more water, the letter said. 6 p.m.? Kind of too late, huh? West Maui Land's suggestion that Kaleo Manuel, first deputy of the commission, delayed the release of the stream water has struck a nerve among Hawaiian natives and others who say the company is making him a scapegoat and using the tragedy to take yet more water. A Lahaina stream sustains Keaumoku Kapu's taro patches on his ancestral lands deep in Kauaula Valley in the mountains above Lahaina. He fled the town on the afternoon of the fire as flames approached and spent a night in his truck. The fire didn't get close to his home and farm in the valley, but in 2018, area residents used water from the stream to fight a wildfire, he said. He called West Maui Land's characterization of the stream diversions bogus and disingenuous. They'll do anything to get it, Kapu said of the water. The company is trying to use this incredible difficult time to get a legal and financial advantage, especially over their water resources, when that's something they were not able to accomplish legally before the fire, said Sprout of the Native Hawaiian Law Center. The letters caused such a commotion that the State Department of Land and Natural Resources reassigned Manuel, drawing a lawsuit from West Maui residents decrying the move. The department said in a statement that Manuel's reassignment didn't suggest he did anything wrong, but would allow officials to focus on Maui. Manuel couldn't immediately be reached for comment. Community groups urged supporters to go to Manuel's Honolulu office last week to lay upon him in gratitude for his efforts. Conflicts over stream diversions are not just a West Maui issue. Soon after the fire started, the State Attorney General office filed a petition with the State Supreme Court blaming an environmental court judge's caps on the East Maui stream diversions for a lack of water for firefighting. The court issued a ruling Thursday denying the state's request to let the judge alter the amount of water to be diverted. This is what happens when there's literally not enough water anymore, said Kamana Mai Kalani Beamer, a former trustee of the Commission on Water Resources Management, calling streams the veins that fill up our aquifers. Just so you know, there's a lot of ongoing issues going on right now, and the people of Maui do not even have time to grieve because everything is just, ongoing right now. It's still a mess, and this is going to go on for a long time. So keep your eyes open, your ears peeled, and most of the things that I see going out on YouTube is basically pretty much accurate when I see other YouTube content creators putting out information regarding Maui, the fires, and everything going on with the officials and whatnot. Majority of it, I would say, in my own humble opinion, is pretty much accurate. So I don't say anything about those things. I just let people run with it. And I am so happy and so elated that a lot of content creators and a lot of people are waking up and becoming more and more aware of what's going on. But I think a lot of us already know, a lot of us preppers already know what's going on and how much is being suppressed, not just in the media and articles and everything like that, but we more or less know where the misinformation is coming from, and we know how to discern truth from fiction, and that's something that we all need to be aware of, and be reminded of as well. But yeah, a lot is still happening there, and it's unfortunate that it had to turn this way. But I think all of this exposure and revealing of evil leaders, evil officials has to come out. But in my humble opinion, a lot of things are going to explode. It's not going to stop there. It's not going to stop with what's going on now. It's going to blow even more deeper and more explosive. The bureaucracy that goes on in our state, the monopolies that occur in our state, because the state of Hawaii is extremely corrupt. I'm sure the entire United States is corrupt, but when you go down that rabbit hole in our state of Hawaii, which I see a lot of people are already doing that, you'll find even more and more evil doings going on here. So guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'd like to thank all the new subscribers as well as the continued following subscribers, and if you have not subscribed, please do so and hit the notification bell so that you receive all updates, video updates. Have a great day. Aloha.